Hey guys, DB right here, and we are back with a what if that I haven't done anything with for the last 10 months. So, I say it's time to get this story back on track, and that is what if Gine and Fasha survived? Which has been a really fun story since, we got this thing started. In a world where Gine escaped with Kakarot and Fasha was able to miraculously survive that devastating attack by Dodoria, and his men was able to track Gine and Kakarot down, and, well, Gine talked Fasha into starting a peaceful life on Earth, and the events of Dragon Ball have now carried on past the Namek Saga. So let's continue. After a fierce battle with Frieza and Kakarot being revived by the Earth Dragon Balls back home, our heroes have now entered a bit of a period of peace. And this time around, Vegeta is not in space trying to look for a way to become a Super Saiyan because there are two Super Saiyans right there on planet Earth in Gine and Fasha. Yes, for those who missed the previous part, Gine and Fasha are our two first Super Saiyans in this timeline. Having witnessed the death of Kakarot at the hands of Frieza in this battle, Gine and Fasha both went ballistic and pulled off the Super Saiyan transformation, much to Vegeta's frustrations. And, well, let's just say it's not just Vegeta pestering the two girls into wanting to learn how to be Super Saiyans. Kakarot is there bugging them, Raditz is there bugging them, and of course, like I said, Vegeta. And it's just absolute crazy mayhem and chaotic at the Son family house that at this point, Grandpa Gohan is pulling all three Saiyan boys out by the ear. Now, boys, you leave the two girls alone. Work it out yourselves. Yep, Grandpa Gohan is the voice of reason here. No matter how much Vegeta's all, but I'm the prince, that power should be reserved for me, and all that. However, a new crisis is about to rear its ugly head as one day, on top of Kami's lookout, Garlic Jr. has arrived, and just like in the original anime, he has taken over the lookout, imprisoning Kami and Mr. Popo, and, well, as everyone is having a wonderful time at Master Roshi's, Gine and Fasha included, and yeah, they managed to bring Vegeta along too, who won't say no to a good meal because, Saiyans, food. So yeah, I hope Roshi is prepared to have his groceries completely destroyed. I mean, you got Gohan, Goku, Fasha. You better hope that at the very least they decided to do a potluck. And, well, as Goku, along with his brother Raditz and Gohan, Krillin, and even Marin, are enjoying a nice swim. Um, Now, this time around, I'll also point out that Chi Chi is there as well, and she's not there causing any problems this time, because, well, you know, she's always happy, talking with Fasha and Gine. So yeah, she's not there trying to make Gohan go back home and study or anything too protective like that. She's actually a happy member of the group herself. Doesn't mind getting a bit of training in herself either, which makes this part even crazier because right then the black water mist infects everybody at the party except for those of who are swimming in the water and have dived down under. So Gine, Fasha, Vegeta, um, Piccolo. Oh no, not Piccolo. Sorry. Um, Basically everyone else who's there at the party are pretty much infected. Krillin, Goku, Raditz, and Gohan are the only ones not infected, as pretty much it's a complete free for all at Master Roshi's place at the moment. All of them battling with our heroes, and things get a lot worse when the Garlic Junior's new Spice Boys show up. So yeah, it's quite overwhelming. And remember, Goku and Raditz aren't Super Saiyans. Fasha and Gine are, and with them going evil and crazy at the moment, they're not hesitating using their Super Saiyan powers on Kakarot, the very boy they raised, their own grandchild. Well, Fasha considers Gohan like her own grandchild. We all know it's Gine's grandchild. And, well, it's not looking good. And, well, thanks to Piccolo, they're able to get a bit of ground in and, at the very least, escape. And, well, Goku's able to convince everybody that the only way they're pretty much going to stop this is if they go for the Source Garlic Jr. and, I don't know, either get him to change everyone back or steal the sacred water they need to cure everybody. I forget what the water's actually called. I don't think it's the sacred water or the ultra divine water, because that's what they use to power up in Dragon Ball. And as we know, sacred water is regular tap water with a kick. All right, so they drop Marin off of Korin and head up for the lookout, and you got Garlic Jr. there, all nice and smug with his happy little army there, including the possessed, the now pretending to be mind controlled Piccolo, and it's the odds are definitely against the heroes this time along, especially with a couple of Super Saiyans on Garlic Jr.'s side. Two of the Saiyans who messed up his plans last time he tried to take over the world. If I ever decide to do a what if on the Dragon Ball Z movies or TV specials, I should say, which I probably will. So we got it's pretty overwhelming. Now the only one who isn't really cooperating to Garlic Jr.'s liking at the moment is Vegeta. We all know what it's like when someone tries to mind control Vegeta, much like when Barbity tries this stunt during the Boo arc. Vegeta is not really attacking the others like as much as he wants to, Vegeta's definitely resisting the mind control. After all, Vegeta's Saiyan pride is just phenomenally powerful. Vegeta's got a very powerful will, and Vegeta actually breaks it on his own and actually helps the good guys out. And this is the perfect time for Piccolo to spring his own plan into action, who of course was pretending to be infected, as he's able to free Kami and Popo, who are proceeding to run inside the chamber and run inside the lookout, sorry, and cure everybody. Now, this is where things get even more interesting, because, well, Kakarot cannot believe that the women who raised him are beating on him that badly and are hurting him. They're under the influence of this madman, and this really gets to Kakarot. Not so much Raditz. I mean, Raditz is pretty annoyed too, but he's had less time with his mother and Fasha. But Kakarot, it's hitting him very hard that the initial sadness and holding back has turned into rage, and you guessed it, it is now time for Super Saiyans to get a new member of the ranks as Kakarot himself finally pulls off the transformation. And the sight Gine and Fasha seeing Kakarot go Super Saiyan, it's almost enough to snap him out of it. But yeah, not quite. And with a surprise attack from Kakarot, he knocks his mother and Fasha out, and Garlic Jr. resorts to, well, using the dead zone. And well, even though Piccolo is now starting to fade in and out of existence because of what's happening to Kami, who eventually does manage to cure everybody like in the original, the fact that you got Vegeta in the mix, you got Gohan, the Spice Boys with Goku now transformed into a Super Saiyan, that they've been wiped out. Garlic Jr. is finding it really hard to maintain the dead zone, as well as fight off all these guys. But once he's able to power to get a little bit of room with Fasha and Gine coming to and helping Garlic Jr. out again, he's able to keep the dead zone open, and he's willing to suck them all up into oblivion, including the very Gine and Fasha that he's taking control of. After all, as far as Garlic Jr. is concerned, their usefulness is at an end, and they're all holding on to whatever bits of the lookout they can, and Gohan has got his little shield up protecting Krillin and Piccolo like he does in the original, and well, the the cure to the Blackwater Mist as is being spread, and Gine and Fasha are being cured. Unfortunately, they've let go of the whatever part of the lookout they were holding on to, and are heading towards the dead zone. Gohan has no choice but to lift the shield for a second, and he takes a shot at the Makio star. Luckily, he destroys it like he does in the original timeline, and Garlic Jr. is being sucked into his own dead zone again. And with Vegeta being cured and everyone else on the planet being cured. You know, everyone is shocked that of all people, they were saved by Gohan. It wasn't by Fasha or Gine or even Kakarot. No, Gohan was the one to do it. And, well, we are now back into our era of peace. Although this chaos only went on for not even not even a day. So this was literally all in the day's work of the Dragon team. And, well, about a year goes on by. Um, Raditz and Vegeta are hounding Kakarot to show him how to go Super Saiyan. Now, Vegeta is very stubborn about what Kakarot has to say about it. It's not about raising your power level. It, I think for me, it took motivation, and it's the kind of motivation right now Vegeta and Raditz lack. And well, like I said, about years gone by, and suddenly there is a new visitor heading towards the planet. And well, Vegeta and Raditz recognize this energy very well. This is the energy of King Cold. Not King Cold and Frieza. So remember, I said very clearly Frieza is dead. It is King Cold, and he is coming to avenge his family. And this is where we're going to leave things for right now. So, what do you guys think of this part of the story? Did you enjoy that I added the Garlic Jr. bit in there? I quite enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, and we'll see what happens with King Cold now in the mix. Will he simply blow up the planet from orbit, or is he going to try a ground assault? I think we all know what King Cold would rather do.